I am here with Diana Lin, the principal of Friendship School. Diana, thank you for agreeing to help me with my project. My pleasure, Raquel. Thanks for your interest in our school. What are your policies for the purchase, use and management of ATs? AT is low incidence equipment, so only students that have low incidence equipment listed on their IEPs are eligible to have AT equipment purchased out of specific funds. Teachers are expected to fill out forms stating the piece of equipment and reason for the purchase. How are educators prepared to support the ATs in class? Staff are offered to expand their knowledge base and expose them to the variety of tools regarding AT in the classroom. Also, we have a unique opportunity to have an AT specialist as a part-time employee on our staff who trains staff in regards to specific equipment. What problems, if any, have you had with ATs? Some of the challenges that we have had is they require batteries and they are expensive. We use AT devices throughout the day in order to ensure individualized learning environment that still holds to the educational standards that every other student is held to. This makes our jobs a bit challenging here at Friendship School. However, the need for AT is so much more important. When equipment breaks or is faulty, it causes a speed bump in the learning environment. Can you give me examples of high-tech use and or low-tech use of ATs and how they affect learning outcomes for students? There absolutely is a difference between low-tech and high-tech AT options, but it is all dependent on the student and their needs. Some students only need a low-tech device and their learning outcome will be positive, others need a combination. It very much factors into the motivation of a student and their needs. Since our students are severely disabled, we use a lot of low-tech devices to augmentative communication devices and software. For example, slant boards, DSM, Velcro, cuffed spoons, battery adapters, Big Mac switches, GoTalk device, step-by-step switch, wireless switch, alternate spinner, electric scissors, iPads, Boardmaker Studio and First Words. Can you give me examples of high-tech use and or low-tech use of ATs and how they affect learning outcomes for students? Infrastructural elements to consider for deployment of certain ATs are network access, connection to printers or internal networks. Since we are a county-supported run program, we are very lucky to have internet, connections to printers and bandwidth accessibility. What ATs do you have for students who are visually impaired? We have single switch devices that vibrate and make noise. Again, thank you so much. You are welcome, Raquel. It has been my pleasure. I have learned so much from Diana Lin. I believe that I will never see or need some of the ATs that they have at the Friendship School. It is very interesting to know about all of the different accommodations that they have at this site. I never considered that a site would need an AT person on staff, but I do see the need to have one at this site because of all the different devices. I have seen a few of the devices that Diana spoke about. I did use Boardmaker when I taught kindergarten. Because my school is a Spanish immersion school, the pictures helped learners of Spanish understand what I was telling them. I would like to learn more about ATs to see if they could help learners of Spanish in any way. I would also like to learn in order to help my brother and my friend gain a better quality of life.